I'm back with another machine on the Vulnhub, which is LAMPSecurity CTF7. The link will be added into the description section below so that you can download it. Because this machine is a bit old, so I think there will be several different ways to penetrate into the box or the machine. In this video, I'd like to showcase one of them. Before we move forward, if you don't mind, please subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. You're greatly appreciated. Of course, if you have trouble to set up this machine, please let me know in the comment below. So without further ado, let's just get started. We can switch into the Kali Linux VM. First of all, we need to identify the IP address of the target. Normally, I will use the netdiscover utility. Unfortunately, netdiscover failed to discover the IP address of the target. And then I use the mmap with the option of SN, which means host discovery. Let's press enter. So I think we cannot rely on single utility in every case. As you can see, the IP address of the target has been identified as 192.168.1.136. Then we need to do the mmap scanning. Maybe I need to make the terminal font to be bigger so you can see what's going on. To save time, I've already done the scanning earlier. As you can see, I used the option like SyncScan, the version scan, the default script scan, and then I used the option of -p-, which is very important in this case. Otherwise, some abnormal or uncommon port number cannot be discovered. And then use the option of the -pn not to do the live testing for the target. And then use the option of on to save the result or output the result into this file. From the mmap scanning, we can tell that the target has several open ports. As you can see over here, the first one is 22, which is running SSH surface and or secure shell surface and the version information. As we know, this version doesn't have any vulnerability except the username enumeration vulnerability. The second one is 80, which is running HTTP surface and also the version information, which is Apache 2. Also, we can know that the target machine is CentOS. And then, of course, those two port number are closed. And the next one is 139, which is used by Samba service. The next one is 901, which is running HTTP service and also the version information, which is SWAT administration server. And this one is closed, so we don't need to pay attention to this port number. And the next one is 8080, which is running HTTP service and also the version information. The last one is 10,000, which is running webadmin or mini server. And also here we got the version number. So what we are going to do next is to do enumeration with the web application running on the port number 80. Let's launch our browser first to do the enumeration manually. We can put the IP address of the target into the address bar. Press enter. We got the page back. and we need to check the source code of this page, which doesn't reveal anything important. And we need to take or walk through for each links of this site: contact, resource, training, trainings, register, readings. You must be logged in to view this area. And also newsletter. And also we can create an account. I will not do that at this moment. And here we need to provide the email and password to sign in. Of course, so far we don't have any such information. So what we're going to do next, we need to check whether this site has robots file, right? You cannot find this file. It looks like, this information, of course, is verbose information. The first impression when I did the machine the first time is, maybe we can manipulate the request to test the LFI vulnerability or local file inclusion vulnerability. However, I failed to discover this vulnerability. If you want, you can do it yourself. Next, we can use Nigato to do the directory, not web application immersion. Let's press enter. The Nigato always should be the first to do the automatic immersion with the web application. A lot of the puts, of course, most of them are useless or miss. I think this not correct result. And next, we can do the GoBuster directory immersion. And we can specify the target URL and word list. GoBuster directory. And option, for example, extension option, PHP, text, something like this. A lot of directories like register, profile, assets, index, contact. And I think most of these directories, backups, maybe we need to take a look at this directory. Backups. Cannot find requested. This one. Also assets. We got the content back. There are several pictures and also the PDF documents. But I think we cannot find anything interesting from the assets directory at this moment. And the Chinese, if you wish, you can review these discoveries one by one manually. I will not do that to save time of this video. So I think we need to do the furthermore immersion with the web application running on the different port number. So we need to get out the Nmap scanning results again. So this one, I will not do that. Of course, we can access this port number. We are required to provide the username and password. So we can use admin as username and the password also admin. Sign in. Failed. And we can use the admin as username and the password as password to sign in to see whether there is weak credential vulnerability. Failed. So I think we cannot do anything more with respect to this port number. And let's move forward. This one, 8080. Now we can 8080. will prompt by the user login panel, and we can try to use the admin as username, and the password is also admin to login field. And also we need to check the source code of this page, which doesn't give us anything important as well. Next, we can check whether this site has robots file. Not found. Next, we need to check whether we can use login bypass technique. Any password login. Wonderful, we have already successfully logged in to the admin area. So of course, what I have already showcased is to follow the standard methodology with the web application. Now, I think we need to find the entry or location to upload the PHP reverse shell. Before we do that, we need to got this shell file ready. Of course, I've already got it down from the Pentest Monkey website, and you need to modify the IP address of attacking machine. In this case, as you can see, the IP address should be set to the Kali Linux, and also if you want, you can change the port number to what you are comfortable with. Okay, so now we need to find or look for the entry to upload the PHP reverse shell file. Reservation, nothing. We cannot do anything. Chinese. Can we add? Yeah, this one we cannot upload the file. We go back, or maybe we can go to this one. Readings, add new. As you can see, we can upload the file, which is great. So we can use a name like shell, and we can browse to working directory, anything, and add reading, no error. And as you can see at the bottom, the PHP reverse shell has been uploaded. Next, we need to set up the listener on the Kali Linux. Also, we need to know the location of this file. So to do that, we need to make directory enumeration for this application running on the 8080 port number, right? So we can use go buster 8080. Yeah, we got some files. I think we need to find the directories. So the directories will host the files. Reservation Inc. Maybe we can we access Inc? Inc. 8080 Inc. DB. It's not here. So we need to make more investigations. Feedback, docs. I think docs shouldn't become the location or the directories to host or save the file. PHP admin. So we cannot, I think we cannot find the directories where the uploaded file is stored. Hold on, my friends. Do you remember when we did the, not this one, sorry, I need to close down. CTF 7. You know, when we do the directory enumeration for the port number, default port number 8080, we have already identified the assets directory, right? So we need to check this directory. As you can see, it's here. So next, we just click or access this file to got the reverse shell. Oh, sorry, I need to, yeah, as you can see, we have already got the reverse shell originated from the target. And we need to check the version of Python. And then we can spawn the bash session. And next we need to do the local enumeration. There's so many users, normal users. So I think the more effective way is to use the linear shell script to do the automatic enumeration. So we can navigate to temp directory and then upload the linear shell script. Yeah, I've already got this script ready. If you have trouble to get this file or script, please let me know in the comment below. In order to upload this script, of course, there will be several ways. The most efficient way for me is to set up the web server locally. So we just use Python 3 with the module HTTP server module. Now we go back. As you can see, we can use wget utility followed by the IP address of the Kali Linux linear shell script. In order to run this script, we need to make it executable. Let's run it. As you can see, the kernel version is a bit old. However, in this video, I will not utilize the old kernel of Linux to make privilege escalation. Possibly I will make another video to show you how to make privilege escalation based on the exploits, the local exploits. As you can see, it's done. And we need to scroll back to the top to see whether we can find other vectors besides the kernel. You know, a bit outdated kernel. Capabilities information, SUID, binary information, okay, MySQL version, and also MySQL collection using default root. No, failed. Root tour failed. However, no password will be successful. So I think now we can log into the database. So how to do? We just use MySQL root, and we do not need to provide password. Just press enter. As you can see, we are logged into the database, MySQL database. And then we can show databases. We can use round cube, show tables, select from users, nothing there. And I think we need to use another database, show tables, and then we can select all from users table. As you can see, we got the username and the password. So I think now next we need to copy all passwords and then crack it because the password is encrypted. It looks like this password is MD5 maybe. Later we can check it manually. So first of all, we need to generate the password dictionary. So how to do? We can copy. I need to copy all encrypted passwords. And then we can use John the Ripper to crack them, right? Sorry, it will take a bit long time. And then this one, next one, this one, and then the next one. What I'm doing. Copy and paste. All right, it's done. And we can save into the file. For example, like, of course, we need to navigate to our working directory. We can use lim the hashes. And then we can use John the Ripper. Maybe we can open up another tab. We can use John the Ripper, word list. Press enter. As you can see, failed to crack. So I think the problem is that the John the Ripper use the default, as you can see, the list, this list of the hash tab to crack. However, this way will not work. So how to do? We need to specify the exact hash type. So I think first of all, I think we need to know the type of a hash, and we can cut out this hash. We can use hash identifier utility. So maybe this is in MD5. Also, you can use hashcat with option of show to display the possible hash type. So next we need to use the John the Ripper, and we need to know how the MD5 is represented in the John the Ripper. So how to do? We can use option of the list formats grep and the no uppercase or normal case, and we can MD5. So this one is what we are looking for. We can copy and we can specify the format. Press enter. Because I have already made the cracking earlier, so this will not do it again. To show the result, we can format. As you can see, we got the result, and we can copy and copy it to the notebook, and we can remove the question mark. And then we can create our password dictionary. Also, we need to make sure no additional spaces at the end. We can save to, we can call it passwords text. Next, we need to get the username dictionary, right? We can use password, right? Or we can use this one, home directory. We can use this one. We can use tunnel to AWK and print. So the first column, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth. So we can use 9. Yeah, we got the usernames. We can copy. And we can save to the working directory, user names text. And then we can use Hydra with uppercase L to specify the username dictionary, passwords dictionary, SSH, specify the target. As you can see, we got the combinations of a username and password. Then we can log in to the target with any of them. As you can see, we got this error. The reason for this, because just mentioned at the very beginning, the machine is a bit outdated. So we need to specify the host key type. How to do? We can get the help from the Google. And we can copy the error. Google is our great friends, right? Friend. So we just copy this option. Paste in here. As you can see, no error this time. And we can copy the password of this user, Brian. As you can see, we are successfully logged in as user Brian. And then we can make local enumeration to get our privilege escalated. Of course, the first thing to check is to check whether the current user can run sudo. We can use run sudo with L option, and we need to provide the password of this user again. As you can see, this user Brian can run all commands without supplying the password of a root user. So the escalation would be very, very easy, you know? So we just use sudo bin bash. From the banner, we can know that we have already become the root user. And then, yeah, we can get the root flag. Or, yeah, we do not know. No root flag is here or there. So that's pretty much it. I'd like to see you in the next one. Bye. Have a nice day.